What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here again, playing a bit of domestic cricket for our favourite Tasmanian Tigers. Lately, I have been playing a lot of domestic cricket, as you probably would have noticed. Obviously, no international series going on at the moment, which is quite nice. It's always nice to come back, play a bit of domestic or county cricket. It just gives you a nice break from the internationals, because you guys probably don't know, but I always bitch and moan about playing internationals, especially test matches, because they just seem to take such a long time. But then again, saying that, as we'll just quickly change the field, because it's the first ball bowled at this guy. The 4-day game I did play recently, I think it was against Victoria actually, they were just, oh yes, caught bowled, thank you very much. Third ball, see you later Cammy White. Yes, that will do, that will do. The nice outswinger. Yes, and then comes Glenn Maxwell, the big hitter, who I'll get on to him a bit later. But anyway, back to that 4-day game where Victoria were just going, and it was like they were out there just to play for time. They were just blocking away, and this was in the first innings. It was in the first innings. It was still, it may have even still been day one because we struggled with the bat. Oh, I hate how they cut it. But anyway, back to obviously Glenn Maxwell, the man who's in now. I believe he scored, I think it was about 146 to be precise. I'm not 100% sure of that figure, but I think it was definitely over 140 for Hampshire last night against Lancashire. One of my subscribers actually sent me a message this morning saying, did you see about Glenn Maxwell and his innings? And yes, I did. I obviously didn't see the game, but I did read about it this morning, and I was very impressed to see him scoring those runs. Obviously, he has been in a bit of he's been a bit lean on runs, I guess you would say. Recently, obviously, he had a very good start to the IPL. He scored 80 plus runs in his first 4 games. I'm not 100% sure. Who bloody calls me while I'm doing a recording? God, frustrates me so much. Why do I do that? Why do I leave my Skype open while recording? It's just stupid. Just absolutely stupid. But obviously, well done to him. And now that we do have a bit of time, we will actually shoot on to a few other games that have been happened around the world last night. Obviously, 2 test matches, and there was a Caribbean T20 game last night as well, featuring we'll just get there in a second. I know Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel were playing, and the St. Lucia Zorks, obviously captained by Darren Sammy. And they batted first. No one really got started. Darren Sammy finished up with 46 not out off 35 balls in his usual fashion. He had 4 sixes because he is a power hitter. He is really a T20 player that, going around, he is probably one of those players you would want to have first on your team sheet. He can just obviously change the game. He's a dynamic batter, very useful bowler, and obviously he has those captaincy qualities as well, captaincy leadership skills, I guess you would say, for a want of a better word. So he got them there, but Trinidad and Tobago chased it down in no time at all. So 136 for 9, if I didn't say that already. Red Steel got there in just under 15 overs with Kevin O'Brien, who has recently made the switch to opener. He's carried on his good run of form with a 55 not out. And Lewis, he scored 77 off 45, so he was really the driving force there. Now on to the test matches. Obviously, we are now into the last day of Sri Lanka versus South Africa. And South Africa require on the final day another 331 runs with 9 wickets left in hand. Angelo Matthews making the declaration when Sri Lanka were 369 runs ahead. Obviously with just over a day's play. So plenty of time, obviously, for that game still to have a result. We are going to get a result here with an LBW to Hanscom. He's gone. The umpire raises the finger. There's no point reviewing that, son. You're gone. Also, a bit of a landmark in this test match as well. Morne Morkel brought up his 200th test wicket. He's done that in 58 matches, so well done to him. And Victoria are 4 for 50. Oh, make that 5 for 50. See you later, Matty Wade. You're gone, son. Clean bowled. Thank you for coming. So it was going to be a bit longer, but I think in that game, I'm just reading now, they actually lost 22 overs due to rain. So that's obviously not what Angelo Matthews would have been looking for. He would have been looking to pick up a couple of wickets, obviously, in that last session of day 4 to go and really put a bit more pressure on the South Africans to go up and defend. But the South Africans are renowned. Oh, that's got to be gone. That's the hat-trick, surely. Yes! Thank you, umpire. There's a hat-trick. There's no point reviewing that, mate. It doesn't come up with a hat-trick straight away because obviously you can go, and review. But Dan Christian, that's a bit of payback, mate, for the time you got me out in that. Well, it was in that 4-day game just previously, and that did make me kind of rage last night. I pretty much just said I do not want to play this game anymore and turned it off. Oh! I was getting ready to appeal there because I didn't think he was going to hit it. I thought it was just going to come straight off the pad. And into the final game, the first day of the third test between England and India. And in this game, I thought that was almost caught bowled. In this game, Alistair Cook finally getting some runs. He obviously couldn't quite get into the triple figures. He was out for 95 off. Well, it doesn't really matter in a test match how many you get it off, do you? But he was out for 95, bowled by Jadeja, caught by MS Dhoni, and Sam Robson was the first of the openers to go. He went for 26. But Gary Ballance, once again, is showing he is a class act in the white clothing for the Poms, as I think, I'm just trying to get these stats, I think he's notched up his third century now in just his 6th test match, so he is definitely one to look forward to in the future. And looking at his profile now, he is another one of those English players that is not even English. He is Zimbabwean. They've got everything in there. They have got everything. They've got a Zimbabwean now. Oh, no, cancel that. I do not want to bowl with that field. We do not want to bowl with that. Oh, power play. Damn it, they took the power play. And this is dangerous. Glenn Maxwell's still in. He can punish us. Oh, but John Hastings can't. That has gone through him like a hot knife through butter. That's another one. That's another 5-for. So I think you've picked up quite a few. And we've only played, I think this is only our third. I'm not sure. I think this is our third one-day game. And we've picked up, before this game, we'd picked up 16 wickets. So we're up to 21 now in 4 games, which is pretty impressive. We picked up 8 for 20, I think. And just an absolutely dominant game not too long ago. So pretty happy about that. We obviously don't need to have this up here anymore because, we don't need to talk about the cricket anymore. We've been through all the games that have obviously happened, and I'm quite looking forward to the 5th day, obviously, of that Sri Lanka-South Africa test and the 2nd day of the England-India test. Will England finally go get some runs on the board? Obviously, they're playing Chris Jordan and Chris Wokes in this game, so how are they going to go? Obviously, a lot of people are saying they're not really test match ready, and Liam Plunkett probably shouldn't have been rested because he hasn't been the worst of the English bowlers in this series as we bowl a nice wee wicket made in there to go 5 for 2. And we have got the Victorian Bushrangers in all kinds of trouble as the ex-man Xavier Doherty comes back in. And it would be nice if we could really go and wrap up the tail here and just get a nice big win for the net run rate. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, when you have 6 teams playing off in kind of a division/conference, it's going to come down to net run rate. Net run rate is going to determine where you finish, unless you go unbeaten. But I think, looking back, because obviously I haven't played too many domestic games at all, I am actually... Oh, damn it, I hate it when you do that! Curse you, Glenn Maxwell, you bloody bastard! Why could you not just miss it? If we get rid of you, we're into the tail. Damn it. And I think for the first time this innings, my amount of runs... the amount of runs is higher than the amount of wickets I've taken. Obviously 5 for 2 before that shot. So damn you, Glenn Maxwell. Damn you. Damn you and your stupid batting. Damn you and your 140 odd you scored for Hampshire yesterday. Damn you. But obviously coming back, playing some domestic cricket, this isn't going to be around for too much longer. We are actually topping, I believe, both the one day and the first class standings. So obviously the team's doing pretty good without me, which is promising to see. I'm guessing Tim Payne would step up as my deputy. but not too sure about that. I thought I'd bowled my 10 overs, but I haven't. We probably shouldn't get a bat here with how we've contained them. You wouldn't think we would. We obviously picked up the 5 for. Are we going to get a bat? No, we're not. We're going to win the game here. Ben Duncan, I believe, is that Alex Doolan carrying us home. Obviously, Ed Cowan, don't know why he got man of the match. He only scored 43. I took a 5-wicket haul. 5 for 6. Didn't even bowl my overs. Only bowled 6. 6 overs, 6 runs, 5 wickets. You can't ask for much more than that. Anyway, guys, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Do tune in tomorrow. I will have episode 2 of my European Glory, Road to Glory, whatever you want to call it, on FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. So make sure that you do not miss that.